We are here for you. This is your Mercury in Leo reading. Welcome, and let's get straight into it. I was just meditating on your frequency here with your guides, and I was getting here that there's a bit of like a heads up that they do want to give you, and it has to do with some advice that you're receiving. I'm getting that you're like sort of getting someone's take on something even here, and I hate to say it, but this person is not giving you the right sort of feedback. Okay. This is a negotiation. They could be sort of highballing something. I'm almost even getting like a sales representative who's like, oh yeah, that's all I have. Like, this is the last of it. This is the best of it. That's not true. Okay, like this person has, no. Like, so there's something here that is not really redeemable is what I hear as well from the guides. I'm kind of getting that there's something that they're not really liking, that maybe this person, return it to sender. Yeah, you're getting false information about something, okay? So, and I just looked at the clock right there, and we had 111 on the clock. So, okay, let's get into it. Is this something you're a little bit worried about? You're looking into it, you're getting feedback, and I just feel this person is not being accurate with you. Okay, some of you, this has to do with someone from your past. Oh my. Return it. Yeah, someone here. Some of you also have someone really jealous of you and this person. Ace of Swords. Okay, so your first hunch was correct, Gemini, on this person, whoever this is. Whoever it is that you're inquiring about. Maybe you just like were watching a reading even on this person, and if it didn't coincide with your first thought, it's inaccurate. That's what I do get from your spirit team, so members and your guides. Return it to sender. Someone here is very, very jealous of you, okay? There's someone here who is not in the right state of mind as well to be giving you advice, I feel, okay? So there's a few different, somebody else is also motivated by finances, okay, to give you a certain answer. So I don't know for everybody what this has to do with, but please do your due diligence research, okay? If it's something about your health, look into natural remedies, okay? At least in the U.S., unfortunately, doctors they get paid when you get sick. So think about that a little bit. Let's get here a little further. It's not like that in Japan. It's not like that in other countries, right? So you have to kind of be about your wits here. That's for someone, okay? Cleared in the third eye. They're making you feel you need something that you don't. This is a general video, however, so you need to do, obviously, like I said, do your research. Look into different ways of methods of, search natural remedies for it. It's really not hard, but they want you to believe it is. Yeah, because many of these doctors, they gotta, they pay how much to get a degree, to become a doctor, to become an MD, and then, they're very defensive. It's like, don't take my degree away with your natural remedies. So, yeah. Okay, they got to pay all those student loans off. Okay, I'm not discounting like law. I mean, that's law. Maybe it's law. I'm not discounting that. I'm not discounting the field of medicine, but you need to look into different alternatives and make sure you're making a decision that's right for you. It's very easy for doctors to just convince you, talk you into the easiest option, taking a pill for this, a pill for that, but I mean, it just doesn't work like that. There's always a root cause. You have to get down to it, or it's only become worse and bigger. So the King of Coins, the Eight of Coins, and always this is a general video. Talk to your doctor and naturopath before making any lifestyle decisions. However, this is definitely something your guides are saying, okay, that's not really necessary. Almost at a certain point, you're like, do you just prescribe pills for fun? Then, Nine of Wands, some of you need to really, like, maybe even read some reviews on that doctor, okay? Getting more pills does not mean, like, the better the doctor. It's like, the better the doctor will try to get you the more natural to the natural state of your body as possible, okay? Nature ain't stupid, y'all. I know there's some dark energy here, yeah? Nature not stupid. Let's get back to who invented biology, really, in the sense of the research and the study of it. The dude with the four humors. What biology has turned into in the U.S., I'll tell you, it's not funny. It's not funny. There's no humor to it. Yeah? Some of you need to really, sickness is an industry here. In the U.S. especially. So some of you, we don't talk about this often. We should. I hope one day we'll talk about it almost all day long. I hope one day we won't talk about it at all because the problem will be solved. However, some people here need to get this download from their guide that your doctor is not the all-knowing, all-seeing. He just has a formula. They have a formula. Which was dictated to them by the school they attended, the books they read, and yeah, what's most profitable, guys? I mean, let's really get down to it. And a lot of doctors, unfortunately, why do they become doctors? To make money. Okay? And enough people they don't question life. They don't question the system enough. They put their trust in these people. And these people they don't actually really, care, unfortunately. We would think, oh, a doctor cares. Not always. To us, they don't always care. If they cared, they would get to the root of the issue. Okay, to absolve the issue altogether. Not give you a pill for something and just send you on your way. That's the easy route out in the short term. Then you come back. Why I got this other issue now? There you go. This doctor has to pay off his loans for his student loans. So how did he become a doctor? That shit's expensive. He needs to get his money back. You know what I'm saying? No, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. That's unfortunate. That's really, really, isn't it unfortunate? That's what the industry of health has turned to. At least in the U.S., I'm saying, right? Yeah. Sickness is unfortunately a business. So you cannot go blindly into this. You have to do your research unless you want to be a number and a statistic for these, for these so-called scientists. Maybe that is your life path. I'm here in Zurich, Germany. So anyways, some of you, you're developing a lot of immune issues. You have to get to the source of the body. What's the body? What's your diet look like? The doctors, you have this issue and that issue. Okay, but there's always a cause. There's always an effect. Regardless, even if you're eating really healthy, there's going to be an effect. It'll be a good one. You'll start feeling better. You have more energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these people, oh no, I just have this issue. There's no such thing as I just have this issue. There's a predisposition, absolutely. We'll say it also in astrology. Return down the whole left side of the body. Okay, you can say, it's like I'm a Gemini, so I have like all this anxiety. Okay, yeah, that's true. You could, someone has a lot of Gemini, you can manifest and proliferate that potential of yours in that direction, and you'll end up having anxiety. Okay, but you could channel that energy as well in a way that's going to actually serve you. So that's where people come in. They say, do I have a good birth chart? Like, do I have good planetary placements? It's what you make of it. Same thing with your genes. Your body has a predisposition. Okay, true. But you have to know also your body, and you have to really understand and work with your body. Otherwise, your body's going to have symptoms. And the symptoms in your body are a way of your body saying, I need help. You're not listening. You're not tuning in with me. Okay? Some of you here, you are not one with your body right now. You're sort of alienating, your relationship to your physical body. And you're starting to have symptoms. It's time we need to put in. It's ironic. The more you put your hands into the body of another person, a doctor, whoever, who is money motivated, the farther away you're going to get from your body. You start having more symptoms, more issues crop up. You have to do your research, question this society, the way it runs, especially if you're in the United States. Anyways, let's get further here. Six of Cups. Yeah, some of you here, and this couldn't be you with you. You know, it's like you're realizing I'm alienating myself from what my heart is telling me, and I'm only listening to my mind. And you're going almost like off the hinge with that. You're going rogue. It's like, it's like, for yourself, you're not listening to your own intuition. Some of you, it has to maybe do with, but I feel this is emotional even, some of you, okay? It's like you feel, I need to get something off my chest. That's why I have this anxiety. Some of you, maybe you're covering things up with pills, popping pills, You got to talk to your birth practitioner again. I have to say that. But some of you have issues that are internalized, or internal. They're blockages. You have to move through them. You don't cover them. You have to move through them. Some of you need to talk to someone. You need to talk. You need to get the energy out. It's not about I have too much anxiety, I have to cover it up. No, I have too much energy. That's not true. There's no such thing as too much. You have to know what and how and what's real to you. The doctor is not going to tell you, maybe actually you just need it. And that's the thing. I mean, the scope of being a doctor, there are so many layers to that. I'll tell you, because I, for a long time, wanted to become even a naturopath. It's like, where the hell do you begin? You have Chinese medicine, you have acupuncture, you have all these different ways to address health in the body. I mean, there's no one way, there's no one factor. You have to look at everything. I mean, really, if you want to come down to it, the physical side, the gut. This is bacteria, and it's consciousness as well. Bacteria holds consciousness. You are mostly bacteria. So it's a lot of different things. Some of you need to look into binaurals, you know, these types of things. But most of all, you need to think for yourself, question for yourself, and honestly, psychologically, it doesn't feel good to just put your whole world into the hands of the doctor. They like that. Oh, trust, they like that, especially when it comes to payday. They love feeling like, yeah, they listen to whatever I say. I gotta write them that. They got that issue. They love that. They love you looking up at them like there's some kind of, yeah, god, demigod. Sometimes the issue is much more simple. Maybe you just needed to, you know, yeah, communicate, okay? Some of you need to do maybe therapy work. I mean, this is very, very, very controversial. It can be considered controversial. You maybe want to complement, accent, working with an MD with also maybe using Reiki or other methods, okay? So why would we be scared of that? You're not scared of that. It's these medical practitioners who want to make you scared of that so that you're not feeling like you're in your own body. And it is kind of like a dark Machiavellian industry, unfortunately. That's what it has turned into. Traditionally, okay, health and these things, I mean, these people who are really into biology really want it to be like, let's say, real naturopaths and healers and medicine people. I mean, that has changed. We're not there. And now it's like, how do I survive the Matrix? Gotta make money. Oh, gotta make the most money. Who gets the most money these days? Doctors. I mean, isn't that kind of like, if you think about it, kind of sick? The fact that there's something really up with that. And I know I'm going off on a little wee bit of a rant, but apparently, yeah, we ran into a bit of an issue. We got to get down to the root of it. Okay. The issue, yeah, is that we have an issue to begin with that is so incredibly ridiculously out of control that doctors would be the highest paid in this world at this time. Well, not the highest paid in the world, maybe, I don't know. Surgeons, okay, it's a scale. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, for someone to pay that much for their degree to become a doctor, I mean, why are these people getting paid so much? Why do we have so many people who have so many issues? That's what we start to question when we don't just follow that herd. Okay. Return to the sacral of consciousness, you know, where people, they're stuck in the consciousness of, I need someone to like intuit for me what's going on with my body. If you tap in and tune in, and this is a general video, you will have a greater understanding. Sometimes you'll just be able to really intuitively know, oh, I have to go for a walk right now. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, the energy body is one and the same as the physical. And what proliferates in the 3D will happen first on the energetic plane. The chariot. Yeah, some of you here, you have a real big issue that you need to resolve. It's within you, though. It's yeah. And but on a side note, if you do have a lot of Gemini, it is good to stay off of caffeine and these such, you know, stimulants, the nervine stimulants, because you know, you already have a very sensitive nervous system. So the last thing really you need, Gemini, is coffee. So yeah, you really need to harness that energy. Maybe, and this is a general video again, in a way that's going to really ground your energy. Really to nourish your adrenals, if we're talking again about in the 3D, but again, you need to talk to your personal practitioner. Okay, I just get so frustrated I have to say so many times, you know? Anyways, the 6 of Cups here with Judgment. So, you know, some of you here, you want to look into alternatives. Okay, I'm not going to have coffee, I'll have a mushroom blend, or I'll have a caffeine-free tea, you know. But I know some of you here, I'm feeling that, yeah, you do know what you need to do here. And you know what's bothering you. You know what's keeping you up at night. You understand, like, my issue is not this, it's this, really. Okay, you really, some of you need to talk, you need to communicate. And the thing for Gemini is when they can't talk the way they want to, if they can't communicate, some of you here, you have something you really want to express that you're having so much, like, dissonance within you to do so. That's when you really come into this sense that you are not fulfilled, okay? So that's where astrology comes in. You got to know yourself as well, and what is at your disposal, because it is your creative energy as well. We'll see in the next video. Oh, return to center really clearly here, quickly here. Let me just get a few cards. What is Gemini going to do here? Oh, shit. Yeah, some of you really, like, you feel you're missing a certain portal with someone, and that is really making you, you have this, it's your intuition that's talking to you, and some of you are not, like, for whatever reason, you're the Magician. This is about having also bravery, and to do that thing that you do that fulfills you, you have to have that thing called bravery, because you leave the Matrix in that very moment in which the decision is made to be one with what your actions lead to, which you claim as your reality. When you say, I am the creator and I take full responsibility for my reality, That's when you awaken and you recognize that your decisions are the future. Okay?